around my settings a little.
It's fine.
It's all good.
My computer developed Down syndrome. Infallible my ass.
Which, by the way, Atticus, I'm going to be using Fear Factory's Demanufacture as my opening intro, by the way.
Sudden infant blue screen syndrome. You know, that'd actually be a sick name for a metal album.
Yes, CT, this is happening. I'm streaming with Stevie, Atticus the Death Metaler, Shades, Gage the Doom Guy, and Chelsea Courier as we speak. As a matter of fact, you guys want to say hi? There you go. Sorry if the light's shining bright in the eye.
Ah, it's blinding!
Sorry, I did not mean to.
Like that Indiana Jones scene in the movie where the guy's melting off.
When they open the fucking Ark of the Covenant and they get fucking destroyed by the ghosts.
Yeah.
Yep, that's me.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Peekaboo, bitch.
Alright.
Looks like that was a big mistake. Who would have thought?
Here, let me see
that would be in the sunlight. As soon as I step in the sunlight, melting.
It's really working in the Midwest.
It's kind of like what'll happen when the FBI looks through Onion's hard drive.
Oh, yeah.
Like a folder, and you'll just see like his face melt like that Nazi in the fucking movie.
It's like, oh, you're gonna back up for this.
Well, this is for cold drink.
Somebody get a mop. Why? He opened the drive.
Okay, here. Hold on, guys. I'll open up chat right now so I can talk to you guys.
Fucking blob got him.
Yeah, what were you saying, Justin?
Oh no, I'm talking to chat right now. I'm talking to CT and Professor Winter. They're also mutual friends of ours with Stevie and myself and others.
With my camera, like for whatever reason, like when I opened the camera thing on Facebook, like for whatever reason, it like wanted to make my fucking default camera the primary when I have a fucking camera plugged into the USB drive that I always set as the default.
Right now, you look like Hell 9000.
Yep.
You look like just a red room.
I am a fucking dark web with homicidal tendencies.
It looks more like the
red room on the dark web.
looks more like the You Died thing from Bloodborne.
You know what the weird thing is? Like, it was doing this, like, when I first got it, like, fresh out of the box, too. Like, I don't know if it was just a fucking damage issue when it was, like, being shipped over to the Best Buy or what.
Yeah, that can happen.
Why is it not?
Some dumb fuck dropped it halfway through transfer. How the hell do you manage this? It's like 3 pounds.
Best Buy, that's how you manage it.
Damn.
Like, obvious employee negligence is suspected.
We're almost there. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay, it's.
So some dumbass get ran over today. It was the craziest shit I ever saw in a while.
Oh, fucking hell.
He was walking in the fucking parking lot. Some dude sped it and almost knocked him on the fucking ground.
I want to show my friends. I want to feel.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, where...
Okay.
Disable videos. Like, how can I disable what I don't fucking have?
Wait, do you have it on...
Say hi. Okay, you want to go out the door?
Do you have it on mobile or do you have it on computer?
Oh, I see it.
Oh, laptop right now.
Oh, what's up, Andy?
All right. Well, fine. Okay, since I didn't let you on the bed.
Wow.
I see how it is.
Guys, he's using me for the bed. He's like, you don't let me on the bed, and then I'm out.
Cats are the same way.
So he's
We
misbehaving.
want to sleep here, and if not, fuck you. We're gonna go away for like 12 hours before we forget about it and come back.
That's exactly how fucking cats are.
Is he misbehaving, Chelsea?
It's my bed. It's my fucking bed now.
She's like, you don't let me on that bed? Bye, Felicia.
Oh. Is he misbehaving, Chelsea?
You don't let me on that bed, I'm gonna poop in the living room.
Oh gosh,
Shit,
I had to
here
deal
on
with
the
that
carpet While
too.
you're looking at me, making eye contact, just to establish the fact that you know you caused this.
Here we go.
Honestly, that fucking stream was kind of batshit insane, realistically.
Oh yeah, I love Jackson. How you Monkey? No, Weezy was on the stream.
Oh, Wheezy? Yeah.
The the solar stream. Whoa.
Hold
I
on.
woke up, broke out of that fucking thing, and was ready. It's like, okay, I'm hyped, let's go.
I'm hyped too. Hold on. I finally made it to chat. This thing's just a little slow, so bear with me for just a moment.
Fucking camera setting. Fuck you, Zuckerberg.
Ah, shit. Hold on.
It's bad because her ducky got zucked a while ago. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Give me the zuck. I love when he got zucked at. Hey, Mark, give me the zuck. It's like, oh, I probably got it in the zuck when he realized, oh, shit, gosh.
I think the only reason I'm able to avoid it is because I don't have a bunch of people that feel like pissed off with me for no reason for just posting a whole bunch of really fucked up memes.
The funny thing, the only time I ever got sucked on Facebook was when I was replying something to Nick Duet of all people, but I don't.
Oh my gosh, Nick Duet. Dude, he's been posting so much cringe on Facebook. Holy shit.
Have you been seeing his posts?
Oh god.
He does it on purpose. He does it on purpose. He's a fucking troll.
He's
I love it,
on a complete fucking
He got
180.
fucking- He got called out by Blair White of all people.
What?
He's like, I don't see
What you don't want to do, you don't want to get someone that's that big after your ass.
Oh, she was
because you're not
funny
gonna scrape
about
it
it,
off.
though. She was like, I will not do that and film it, Nick Duet. And then I asked him, what the hell did you say? And he's like, send me a video of you pegging your husband and send it to me.
What?
Oh my god.
That's...
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's the biggest way to get a bunch of people like really concerned. It's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right?
Yeah, next to no.
There we go.
It's like, should we get the fucking FBI involved or something? Like, what the hell is this?
Okay, there we go.
Like, you know, Nick just went a complete 180. He was like more all right-leaning shit, and now he's just like being all left-leaning for the sake of just going after boomers and Christians.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gosh, I even...
I understand it to some extent, but like, at what point do you consider yourself a tryhard?
Exactly.
Oh, dude, I'm still getting...
Go ahead, Justin.
Oh, no. I was just going to say real quick that I'm still getting flack for my Hyperionism video that I made like a year ago. It's like, you guys still going on about this? Anyway, go ahead.
But, let's see here.
I mean, like, God. Like, I understand people when they change, like, political ideals or religious beliefs. It takes a amount of time, like, for me, for instance. But when you just do it, like, a snap like that, after most of your views are, like, your bread and butter, it's just like, what?
Yep.
What?
It's fucking jarring.
Yeah, pretty
now I'm
much. I
fucking
mean, it's
confused.
It's like what I did, for the longest time in the Onion stuff. And I mean, I don't mind commentating on it now because I can kind of distance myself a bit from it. But yeah, it must have been jarring for a lot of people to just stop out of nowhere. I had to, though, for my own, like, peace of mind.
Yeah, for a lot of people, it was just like, okay, there's just no reason for us to keep talking about O'Neill's
Yeah.
show. Like, for instance, the O'Neill Unexposed Facebook group that Shades could talk about.
Oh shit.
God, that page. God.
I hate those people. I really fucking
It's just
do.
like,
It's basically just a bandwagon
it-
for the sole purpose of being a bandwagon.
Which,
it
by
was
the...
the same thing for, like, the Blood of Dance Floor shit, because I remember being on one of those anti-BOTDF groups where it's just, like, non-stop random shit about Dobby Vanity.
Oh god.
Instead of just,
damn.
like, you know... And what was really funny is that, like, when all those, like, fucking, articles, like Huffington Post, Loudwire, Metal Injection, started making, like, articles on Dobby Vandy, it's just like, wow, you guys are now just noticing?
There you go. I think that makes the sound quality a whole lot better right there with my camera off.
Is there a way I can fix my fucking camera? Does not
Well,
seem
for all we know, there might be a special woman in Nick's life that's probably gonna
I'm not sure if it
bend over.
I'm not sure if it matters if the camera's on, because Justin's not even showing anything else other than himself. Yeah,
Right.
I turned my camera off as well, so you're good.
Gotcha.
And I just see a red circle thingy on Gage's camera.
Might as well just put it back on. I'm hosting
that's what I
anyway.
see as
It's
well.
fucking hell now.
It's like, I might as well. I'm hosting anyway, so.
Welcome to hell. The leader.
People want to see you
Gage.
too.
No, if you want to be in hell, just work in retail around wintertime.
Oh, I'm working wintertime.
Friday and Christmas, like, oh god damn it.
Look.
No, if you want to be in hell, just work in retail.
The only difference between working at retail and selling your soul to Satan is Satan gives you what you want, but even if it's like in a weird kind of like monkey's paw sort of way, retail you don't even do that.
Monkey.
I say this as a cat is walking by with the exact same name.
Yep. I wonder where Wheezy is. He's supposed to be a runner. He usually sleeps in my briefcase on top of my trunk, but yeah.
I gotta be careful with that shit, because I keep jinxing shit, and I'm afraid I'm gonna say something that's gonna like cause something fucked up to happen by complete accident.
Choose zone, kitty zone. Yeah, I hear you, CT. Sorry, I'm also talking to people in chat too. They're also watching this, and they all say hi to every one of you guys.
Wait, two girls are coming in. What?
That's what she said? Yes, by the way, Professor Winter, that is Gage, yes.
Yeah, I'm that little square thing with like no form or no essence to it. I'm basically like a figure with no substance.
Let's see. Gotcha.
He's just an amorphous blob.
Oh god, why do you have to say that? Because it reminds me of that fucking Trinity joke that you made a while ago in that one fucking video.
Oh god, I was
like now I want to burn out my eyelids.
I wanted to burn out my ears and my eyes. I had to watch and listen and respond to that shit.
Dude.
Wait, what's going on? What are we talking about?
Just a joke back, like, way back.
Going back to the annals of, like, some of the... All things considered, though, a lot of the jokes made in those videos are actually fucking hilarious, despite the fact that the motherfucker in them is a complete disgusting sack of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's the sad part, like, you can still get some kind of humor out of it, despite the fact that it's messed up.
That's the only way I can get through those.
Dude?
That's the only way to do it is just laugh, because otherwise you just, like, legitimately just get pissed.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the only way I was ever able to get through any of those fucking videos for years, and it's still, I mean, you have to, it's what he talks about and what he does is messed up, but if you don't, like, I don't laugh at the people, but if it's like if you don't, like, chuckle at the absurdity of the fact that this is something that's going on, then you're gonna just drive yourself nuts, yeah.
Like funny, weird,
well,
yeah.
he finally snapped. He finally fucking snapped. Like, fucking computer flying out the window. Like, the last frame is basically Stevie pissed off as the fucking camera exits the window.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, these meltdown videos he's doing are just nothing but milking the first one.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing.
The first one, but then we saw the other ones.
Like, maybe there was some truth. Maybe there was some genuine emotion in the first one, but everything else is just completely fake.
I don't know, he's like a genuine emotion, like he's genuinely pissed in some of them, but it's just milking it because the views, so it's like, with him, you can't ever really tell, like, what's real and what isn't, which is so crazy in and of itself,
That is why, like, I choose not to just watch any of these videos anymore. Like, I don't even want to keep talking about the dude, but, like, I'll make an exception because this is actually a very, very good moment for you for Wednesday. Actually, is it Wednesday?
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah.
No.
I set myself up for that damn joke.
No, he's not saying today's Wednesday.
No, I was asking, like, is it going to be on Wednesday is what I meant to ask.
My fucking hand's backwards now. Okay, hold on. Ow.
Oh my, what was that you said in chat? Hold on. I got to read that. Hold on. Someone says, so Jennifer says, Gage, Steve, Stout, and Thrash, I should not have worn pants. What?
Oh, yep. It's Pantsless Monday, everyone.
Wait.
Get that trend. Pantsless Monday.
Oh, God.
Ladies and gents, grab your dicks out. It's going to be better than anything Break Invasion brought out.
No Fat November was last month.
Oh, God. Like, why
Hold on, Steve was saying something? What were you saying?
I said nothing important.
Oh, okay, my bad. And then Chelsea, what were you saying?
Stick of juicy fruit.
Oh my God.
Here, I'm trying to untangle these.
Well, I'm just bouncing back and forth with my camera, noticing that there's no movement being detected at all.
So yeah, so Stevie, how do you feel about the show coming up?
Which show? The one I'm doing with Chris Hansen?
Yeah. Someone asked me in chat.
I am, well, I'm excited for it. There's a lot of different ways that it can go, but I'm definitely excited for it. I compiled a list of things that I do want to see brought up. It's just so much stuff that's either not understood or has not been brought up yet that is important, because and then in context of what he's already talked about with these victims he's talked about so far, it's like it'll push the shit over the edge just how crazy this really fucking is. Like, you know.
You mean like those self-inserts that he made and him killing his turtle and shit?
Yeah, him killing his turtle is definitely something I want to bring up, and the fact that he's had a history of animal abuse as well.
And speaking of animal abuse, oh yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of animal abuse and that such, because Cult of Dusty also touched upon this as well, is that like he's even stealing money from people that are actually trying to use that, you know, sort of funds to like rescue animals, and he's basically stealing from these people, filing copyright claims. And it's a horrible thing. Whether if you like,
it's not the first time he's ripped off a charity either. There was an earthquake, I think, that happened.
Yeah, the Haiti earthquake back when that shit happened.
Yeah, he was ripping off a charity. Well, he was setting up a fake charity and then just pocketing the money, and then he got exposed on Fox News of it, and was trying to cover his ass. And I'm like, dude,
I haven't heard about this.
Basically, just spreading his cheek for Fox to fuck him because he realized that he was in a fuckload of trouble.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. They never got in trouble for it though.
No.
Bend over and grab your penis.
Get your hand off my penis. You, sir, are you here to receive my fine penis?
This is Democracy Manifest.
Yes.
That guy's voice is epic. He sounds like a Warhammer 40,000 general in that. You know what's funny is, you know why he's getting arrested? He used to work as a cook in a restaurant that he's getting arrested at, and he got fired, and he felt it was unjust. So he basically just kept eating there all the time and stiffing the bill and leaving. So they finally caught him, and that's why he's being arrested.
I thought it was over.
I would have gotten away with it the first time.
There's a guy, look up Democracy Manifest. It's a video he did, which was hilarious.
I thought it was over a Chinese, like, delicacy.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, he worked as a cook there, and he basically was stiffing the restaurant by just, like, eating and running, and they finally caught him.
Lourdes Mercedo, thank you for joining. And Stevie says hi too.
Sorry face.
Oh, I'm doing good, CT. Darwin's great. She's left the room. Doggo left chat.
I'm going to take this time to say to everyone in chat and say everyone here is that thank you guys very much that you guys make this, you know, hell of a show. And that, I can't really find the right words, but you guys are fucking awesome.
Oh, I feel that awesome.
I don't feel like I've earned that, but thank you though.
Let's see, Greg.
As a walking tumor of cancer, I have to say thank you.
to me, Stevie, you are no walking.
I feel like I am owed not this much yet.
You're no walking tumor cancer, man. As a matter of fact, you're like one of the biggest blessings in my life.
I feel the tumors growing on my back.
Oh yeah, it looks like I'm flossing.
I feel the same thing.
I feel the power coursing through my body.
Its presence on this platform is giving me cancer.
I have a cancer, but
I have a cancer.
I love the one where he's like, Pink Guy's pretending to be like he's like an old withered person, and he's trying to get like the noodles on the desk and knocks the whole fucking table over.
Oh
shit!
I miss that guy.
What's for breakfast? It falls on the fucking floor. No!
Alright, let's, what are we going to talk about next, Jackson?
Wait, what?
What are you going to talk about next?
Well, like I said, this is more of just like a chill, you know, hangout and such, you know, and really nothing big, but just us talking, hanging out. Like, is there anything going on in our lives that we, you know, kind of feels like it's kind of becoming like a change or whatnot? Because I kind of already said it, but I don't think I said it like live, but.
I think Justin already posted a picture earlier.
Oh yeah, dude. Wait, hold on, wait. I don't want to reveal it just yet, but like, did you do it yet?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
What?
And what was the result?
Said yes, then almost fell over.
Woo!
Oh, excuse me.
Proud of you, Gage, buddy. Oh my gosh, Gage engaged.
Wait, so what is it? What did Gage do?
Hmm?
I don't know. I made that joke up in my mind. I was like, Gage engaged.
I thought it'd be catchier outside of my mind. I was wrong.
But
I'm the first lesson they teach you in film school. What you have in your head will probably translate poorly into film.
Oh. But yeah, Gage, I'm fucking proud of you, dude.
Yep.
Hey.
Told her mother almost fell over too. Boom. It's like, ah, shit, your mother-in-law's first coma. Well, I didn't feel bad, I do now.
Babby's first
Well, as for
coma.
me, what's going on? I just finished up my end of the year video, which will be out this Christmas.
Oh, shit.
And so I'm just spending the rest of this month just chilling, working. I'm gonna be seeing Niall next week, and then like around Christmas time, I'm gonna be up in Charleston with my family. So that's what's currently going on
goes
for
to
me.
see Charleston.
Yeah, Niall.
As for me, I got my Christmas songs video ready to upload on Christmas Eve, and I just finished my Best Songs of 2019 script, and I am on the home stretch of finishing the Worst Songs script, the first draft of it. But yeah, that's what I got going on.
Please tell me that bad guy's gonna be on the worst song.
I'm not going to spoil anything live.
All right.
No freebies,
Okay, but
motherfucker, no freebies. This is a no freebie zone.
Just let me know. If that guy's on there. I mean, I have that video of me doing that dance. On that guy.
Well, keep dancing like that right there, Atticus.
I'm gonna shake my booty for you.
Me and Stevie can do that shit pretty well.
Like actually touching the floor at this point.
Fucking Stevie.
Give me a lap if I'm gonna fall out of my fucking office.
Heart attack. I'm not to stay in the shower. I was standing on one of my testicles.
Oh, geez. We got two of her. Two's gonna be...
Well, CT,
I'm not sure if I'm gonna need a clip of you dancing. I'm not sure if it would really fit anywhere. I pretty much got everything.
I gotcha.
I'm pretty much got
Gotcha. Because I know that bad guy is like I know that bad guy is a memeable song during this year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I did forget to mention, and actually before I go, like, because we got shades that said I didn't mean like go like leave. I mean like before I like go to the next part. I was gonna say like because we had shades, we had Atticus. I didn't talk about my stuff. Chelsea, anything you got newly planned coming up for like New Year's or whatnot, or anything coming up?
Well, other than that, I'll be hosting a small Christmas party with my family on Christmas Eve. Other than that, I'm not going to be doing much. I'll be spending time with my neighbors and family, but on New Year's Eve, not much. It's just spending time with family. Same old, nothing new. I'm kind of boring.
I mean, there's not really much going on for me right now, but like I am considering a career change, like I did say before. I'm not sure. I think that was pre-stream recorded, so I might as well say it here. I am considering a career change, in which I am saying to Atticus and Shades, I am going to try to work on a new intro, which is putting together Fear Factory's Demanufacture song, by the way. And,
oh yeah, Justin, I meant to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like me to make you an intro?
Fuck yes! Dude, I would actually,
Yeah,
dude, I would fucking love that.
I made Atticus's intro. I can make one for you too.
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds cool.
Actually, it was actually because of Stevie, because it was his live stream when we did of Doom, and he started playing Fear Factory when he was actually going through like the last phases of the stream. Because like
I cannot fucking believe I played that whole game start to finish in one sitting.
in like 8 hours too. It's like that was an 8-hour stream.
It was actually not even that bad because that was actually a pretty expedient playthrough. It usually takes you about 10 to 12
Yeah, especially
to finish that game. So I just like pounded its ass in like 8 hours.
and that was like, what mode was that? Was it like Nightmare or Ultra Hard?
That was at Nightmare. Yeah, it was Nightmare.
Dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was fun.
We were blasting Pantera, we were blasting Fear Factory, we were blasting Killswitch Engage. What was it? We were also
I was getting my ass kicked at one point, so I was just like, "Fuck it, I need some actual motivational music."
Dude, it was that that cyber demon that was, I guess, was pissing everybody off because there was like
I hate that fucking thing.
Dude.
Yeah, I guess cheap because it was like the spider at the end was cheaping me out too. I'm like,
yeah, the mastermind fucking sucked.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so,
well, there are times where like both those bosses can be total pushovers, or other times they're like fucking really hard. And like
fucking dreadnoughts, they'll like basically smash you to pieces, then they'll do it all over again when you come back.
Yep.
Okay, in which
oh god damn it, Gage.
and two things I can also add to this is that which number one, according like speaking of Doom, which I'm really hoping they actually have Doom Guy for MK11 because they still haven't answered the question of the whole chainsaw that was playing in the background.
Big fucking banner.
That too. I mean, it could be
like
that
an army of angry letters.
Dude.
Yeah, but it's either that or Leatherface, though.
Well, but Leatherface was already on MKX, though, which was the only thing.
Yeah.
So it leaves me with...
It would be pretty good, though, because he can do, like, a bunch of cool fatalities. He's got the whole rip and tear thing going on.
Yeah, so...
Glory, like, the BFG, the chainsaw, like, simple, brutal hand-to-hand combat glory kills, the chainsaw shotgun.
The BFG fatality would be sick.
Just like, send it right in their face and just blast them, just reduce it to a crater with him standing in the middle.
Well, that's perfect, because... It's perfect because you have Spawn, you have Scorpion, you have Doom Guy. What do these three guys have in common? They're pretty much, they've been to hell.
They all have, like, undead backstories.
Yeah. And then we have Joker coming out in a few months for the next DLC, which is going to be cool. Which I have this strange feeling, and this is something Mike Matei from AVGN pointed out, is that, and yes, there is a strong resemblance between Mike McKay's Joker face and that face in MK, so it's weird. So it's like
I really hope they had like a Heath Ledger or a Joaquin Phoenix like DLC skin for that Joker.
Oh, it's okay. Here's another thing.
That'd be cool.
What they should have added for the Terminator, by the way, they should have added the coat that he got when he was in the first Terminator that actually had the chains and had that little dinosaur T-shirt. I think that would have been so badass.
That was a goofy outfit to be scared by, to be honest with you.
It's like, what the fuck? I'm confused as to why this scares me, but I know it's supposed to.
Because he stole it from Bill Paxton.
Yeah, the guy who played Shao Kahn in Annihilation. What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
And he also played Hudson in Aliens.
Yeah.
It's game over, man. It's fucking game over. It's game over.
Stevie, the songs he's working on will be released on... hey, Stevie, CT's asking if any of the songs you're working on will be released on Spotify.
Yeah, they're going to be released on Spotify. I'm actually going to sign up for another releasing account so I can release Toxic for the Masses music on Spotify as well.
Kick ass. I'll be downloading some of that shit too. I'll be buying.
You should be buying it. You should be spreading it as far as you can, just like MSTV. You know?
Okay. Make it viral. Yes. Or you know what?
Just the fucking asshole spamming memes.
Yeah.
We can make it happen.
I know they might not add this in Doom, but in the old Doom they had like a helper dog. It'd be nice if they add that in the newer game.
Yeah,
in
like
a future game.
that they were gonna fucking put in the original Doom that never made it.
What?
There was like, well, first off, the BFG was completely different. There was all kinds of different like weird occult items you could pick up. They were actually going to try to program in like other Doom guys and stuff that were like AI based so they could fight alongside you. But then they realized, oh yeah, everybody's using a 3 or 486 and this can't handle it.
The processing power is just not high enough.
Yeah, they wanted to get it released too.
Which I was also thinking about the next main antagonist, which I think is going to be like, what, Samuel Hayden?
Yeah, like a demonic, like possessed Hayden or like a corrupted Hayden.
Well, no, because like when I went on to Doom and it says like, you know, pre-order Doom and you see in the background like some sort of angelic figure in the background, I was kind of figuring like, is that going to be Samuel Hayden like transformed into some sort of like, you know, Luciferian type of next antagonist?
It was kind of hinting at it because when he took the crucible at the end and then he like sent you back to Argentina alone.
So I figured, I mean, that was one of the theories I had.
Well, one of the theories too is that when you do the the rune trials and stuff, that's actually the Sentinel world, because if you look at how it looks in the trailers for Doom Eternal, it looks like that place. So it's like, is this just a world he lives in to just slaughter shit to keep training? Because that's pretty fucking metal.
Yeah.
He's constantly training. He even punches shit to death in his sleep.
He just always gains. That's why he looks like a fucking beast.
He looks like he's a fucking bodybuilder that's been like doing it since the day he popped out of the womb.
And before somebody shoved a couple of weights up in there.
And so the cool thing about Doom was
Start
is like
benching, baby, start benching.
it's like when we were at Stevie's stream, he's like we made it to like almost to the farther part of the Crucible, and I heard like
He was
a
born
voice
from a 6-pack uterus.
and like I heard like one of the voices like in the game like say, make sure he does not reach. I can't even do the little voice. He's like, make sure he does not reach the Crucible. Was that the narrator?
What?
Was that? Yeah.
Jasmine, check your messages.
Hold on. Was that the narrator, by the way? The same guy.
I think it might have been like the guy that ended up bringing back his son, like before he ended up being locked in the sarcophagus.
Yeah, that voice is the same voice you hear when you touch those things that give you his backstory. I noticed.
Because I know Titan was more or less a champion of their kind before the Doom guy like somehow killed him with his bare hands, more or less.
Yeah, the thing you actually jump down that thing's mouth when you get to Titan's realm.
The size of fucking Godzilla, and he more or less just tore apart.
Something like that in a new game.
Okay. Here, hold on real quick, Shades. I'll get to the messages, and it's just Facebook saying can forever load. There we go.
Like, it makes you wonder if his fucking parents were just as tough as he is.
Yeah, because if you know the lore of the game, his parent was the B.J. Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein. And the reason the Cyber Demon is all fucked up is because B.J. got blasted to hell. He tried to use a Nazi's teleporter and had to kill that thing in order to get out. So when it sees you and it rages at you, it's because it thinks you're him.
You're a descendant, so he believes you're part of the same bloodline.
Yeah, which is like absolutely metal as fuck. There was an RPG that was released for old Nokia phones for Doom that had a lot of lore like that in it, and there's actually a lot of interesting stuff. Of course, they'll never make it in the Doom movies because for some reason, I guess they're under a contract to just suck. I mean, I don't know. Well, they're cheesy sci-fi, so with a storyline like that, you could do a whole lot with it. It's perfect for Hollywood, I guess.
I feel bad for the Carl Urban movie because in the beginning it looked like it could have went somewhere, and then like right near the middle and towards the end, it just started saying "fuck it, fuck the game." We're just gonna go with some random bullshit that makes no fucking sense.
It was because the production staff had the guy who was producing it was basically a super huge Christian. You didn't want to put in older demons and all that, so it's like Resident Evil in space. But the thing is, though, the first person part of it was fucking awesome.
That was cool. That was like the only real part that was enjoyable other than the soundtrack.
Yeah, hang on, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, what's going on, Leto? Alright, so he's gonna step away for a moment, but other than that, Chelsea, I guess, had to step away. Is that you, Christopher?
No, I'm right here.
Oh.
I just had to go to the bathroom and then take the dog out.
Oh, okay. No, that's all right.
So I thought, take the phone with me. So, yeah.
And yeah, Shades. By the way, I'll show you the specific part of demanufacture. I'm gonna try to find a clip from CM Punk too. It's kind of like almost the same as how Atticus has his sometimes with his intro. And the thing I'm gonna have CM Punk actually say in that intro is like, "Do I have everyone's attention now?" I'm actually gonna have one of these like interrupted broadcast waves actually play during right before, like I'll have something like mediocre play and then have it interrupted. And then that's basically when CM Punk says it, and that's when demanufacture plays, and that's how I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the intro to mine is just like a custom from Shades, and it adds the track from Full Metal Jacket where Private Pal goes, "I am in a world of shit."
I feel the same way every day I wake up. Like, fuck all of you.
I wake up. I have crippling depression.
You know what I mean.
Oh, which, by the way,
I don't care how many people.
Shades. Guess. Well, it's not me, so don't jump the gun on me. But guess. Actually, I don't think anyone's gonna guess. But like, there's some people that I knew from church. My pastor, by the way, who went to go see Foo Fighters. So, lucky that dude.
Nice.
So my pastor is the pastor at my church. He's a Foo Fighters fan.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. Be right back.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm still laughing because there was a part at church that he actually had me play a clip, but what he didn't realize is that when he had the clip from Cable Guy, he didn't actually have his edited version. He didn't give me the censored version. He gave me the unedited version, and he told me, "Hey, play this."
No.
He gave me this clip, and so Jim Carrey is like doing the messages all over and over again. So my pastor doesn't realize, like, oh my gosh, he doesn't know that the uncensored version is playing. And then Jim Carrey says, "Oh shit!" and everyone can hear it. I'm cracking up upstairs because I'm the tech guy. I'm cracking up because he forgot. Everyone else downstairs is
doing what you told me.
yeah, I'm just doing what you told me to do. Everyone downstairs is laughing their ass off, and is like, "Thank God," because all the kids left, and the video was playing right as they left. I was on the floor. I was on the
Well,
floor.
you dodged a bullet there.
I was on the floor dying.
It's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
No, that was the line. You could hear, "Oh shit!" And then my pastor's just like, he's embarrassed and he's laying his head on the podium, like, "Oh
damn it,
no!"
Like face palm right through his fucking head.
And I felt so bad because he's like one of the coolest dudes I've ever hanged out with. He's like one of the most mellow pastors ever. Like he's like a non-judgmental pastor. Because he didn't even care I wore this to church. He didn't. That was the cool part about going to that place, which is I still go there. Just I wear this stuff all the time going up there. Like they don't even care, which is pretty cool. So.
You guys want to hear?
I'm gonna be busy for a little bit, so I'm gonna have to jump out. Okay.
All right, man.
Ready.
We'll catch you later,
All right,
Steve,
take
bro.
care, guys.
Take care.
Yep. See ya.
You know?
Yeah, you. All right.
You guys want to hear something fucking funny?
What?
Well, it's kind of funny, but it's also kind of messed up in the sense that it was like a weird, like a really old lady that did this crap, mind you. Like, I was at Kate's house one day. She and I were making something to eat in the kitchen. We're chopping vegetables. She's like putting she's putting the beef inside the pan on the stove. And keep in mind, I'm chopping vegetables, and someone knocks at the door. She opens the door. It's a Jehovah's Witness, like a really, really old lady, like probably late 70s, maybe early 80s. And since Kate was raised pagan, she had like a pentagram necklace, like the pagan pentagram that was a gift from her mother from one of her birthdays, like years and years ago. And she was wearing it around her neck at the time. And this woman just loses her fucking mind. Like, at first she started like very nice, like the beginning of the sentence, like a mid-sentence, she stops like it's a fucking movie, like, "Hello, are you interested in," like right there, that's when it cuts off, and then immediately like, "Yeah, fucking Satan worshipping," and then all of a sudden this this elderly woman who probably has the bone density of a fucking pencil is going off on this like 23-year-old woman because of a necklace she's wearing without any context as to what the necklace actually means. And keep in mind, she is doing this like inches from her face practically as she's opened the door to see who's there on the porch.
I just walked into a crock of shit.
I put the knife down. I walked around the corner like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and as soon as she sees me, for whatever reason, like she brings her tone like way back down, like she thinks I did not hear her yelling from inside the room, just around the corner. When pretty much, I'm sure the people across the fucking street could have heard her from inside their houses. She was yelling so much that almost everyone in the neighborhood probably could have fucking heard her. And the thing is, though, I walked, she's like, "Oh, would you like a leaflet?" My first thought is, what the hell? Okay, let me get this straight. Like, you start verbally tearing into this person for reasons that this person has not even done anything to you. And then immediately you start trying to kiss my ass like you think I'm not going to be able to hear that stuff. Like I'm selectively deaf if the person that's talking is not within my field of vision, apparently. So what I did was I took the leaflet, grabbed my lighter, and actually lit it on fire right in front of her as she's sitting there looking at me. I'm just sitting there like, yeah, this is your belief system. This is what your belief system actually takes the assertion there of some sort of evil monster. Now get the hell out of here.
Yeah, people can be judgmental.
She just like all in a huff, gone off the fucking porch, almost slams the door in my fucking finger because my hand was on the door frame almost. Stomps out, just gets in like the little car she was driving, like speeds the fuck off like someone who just realized they got canned from work.
What a fucking bitch.
People can be
Like,
assholes.
what in the fuck is wrong with this planet?
That's just unfortunately how the way some people just do their business.
Fucking boomer.
Oh gosh, even CM Punk on Twitter even did that.
That was actually a thing at the time because she probably was a baby boomer.
Oh, hold on.
Like the age would be consistent.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's like, what in the fuck? Kay just looks at him like, what the fuck was all that? I have no idea.
I had that experience when I was really little, when I was 5, when I lived in my old neighborhood, and we would have Jehovah's Witnesses come knocking on our door. So one time, I guess she was like knocking at our door, and then she's like, "Oh, hello, you know, Lord and Savior, yada yada." And then she like told my sister, "You're going to hell if you don't join our group."
So a little kid.
Yeah, my sister at the time when we were younger. So every time I get a pamphlet, I just toss it in the trash.
Make eye contact the whole time while you do it. That really gets them.
Or just try to like look as unpresentable as possible as you can.
I feel bad because a buddy of mine was at like the county fair and like these people like they literally like grabbed him by his shoulders, like fucking pulled him into a tent to pray. Like he didn't even know what the fuck. Like he thought he was getting fucking mugged.
Oh God, that's so dumb.
They didn't like say hello. We come in here and pray. It's like yeah.
There we go.
And of course he's wearing like a fucking Whitechapel shirt, like hardcore deathcore T-shirt while they're fucking like pulling him in there.
Deathcore.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm not like a super metal genre master.
Don't worry, man. I'm judging.
It's fine. It's fine.
But the thing is, though, he's like wearing like a really hardcore metal shirt with like just a lot of some profanity and like a very violent, visceral imagery on it. And of course, like these people like unknowingly grabbed like one of the least interested people in religion into that fucking tent to pray. It was kind of funny. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll play along. Like he kind of just like said, okay, fuck it, I'll bite my lip and just do this for like 30 seconds and walk out. Like, if it was me, I would have made a giant fucking... I would have just trolled the fuck out of him and started to pray to, like, fucking Azathoth and Cthulhu and shit. Just started pissing him off. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Notice me, senpai. Notice me. That Andrew Bowser dude, when it came to that whole Baphomet statue. Oh my gosh, that guy was a legend. You know what? Let me pull that up, by the way. Hold on. And I do have the CM Punk thing brought up, too. So I'll show that to Shades once this call gets done. But let me pull that up. See, I tell them that they're wasting trees and basically ask me to recycle it. Gauge is extra. That's from CT. Check my...
I'm just a little treat they find in the bottom of the goop bag.
Gotcha. Like I said, I don't care like who anyone is. I don't care if anyone in this chat's satanic, Wiccan, Christian, atheist, whatnot. It's all cool in my book. Let's see.
As long as you're not an asshole, nobody minds.
Exactly.
Right.
Anytime Jehovah's Witness knocks on my door, they ask.
Or as long as you're not an asshole within the wrong context.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Also, if you guys are ready for Red Dead Redemption 2, this is for chat. Like I said, the new DLC update for RDR Online for the Moonshine update is on the 13th. That's in 5 days. I recommend that you grind as much money as you can because I get the feeling properties are going to be expensive as shit. Okay.
Just like in GTA.
Oh yeah, just like in GTA. I like in RDR I have like $15,000 right now, which you know back then in that sort of amount that's a lot of money. But oh, here we go. This is what I was trying to do. Load YouTube, load.
Work, you son of a bitch.
I mean,
Shut up, Discord.
oh gosh, don't bring that up.
Oh god damn it.
Ah, fudge. Okay.
Like what? Is it the memes or the Discord thing?
Oh, it's just Discord going beep, beep.
I just like posted just a fuck ton of memes just to fuck around in the chat.
No, Google, where the fuck is the Ozzy Osbourne meme where he says, "Who the fuck is Billie Eilish?"
Did Ozzy actually say that? I know he said that about Justin Bieber, but...
Who the fuck is Justin Bieber?
Okay, here we go.
I don't know if he said
That
that,
commercial
but
was
it's a great meme.
Hold on one second. I think I got it.
He had a new song, and I I think.
Yeah, it's coming out. His new album comes out in 2020.
Yeah, I heard his new song on 93X.
Okay, Gage, I found it.
You mean Ozzy's still producing albums?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, his new album's coming out.
He's like almost 70, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's 71.
I can't remember what it's called, but it was good.
All right,
You
Gage.
realize that your desk lamp can illuminate your entire room better than your actual lights can?
All right, Gage, I found it. Okay, let me just do a test run here and make sure you guys can hear it. Hold on.
Gotcha.
Hold on.
Hundreds of people turned out tonight for the
Can you hear that?
unveiling of a very controversial statue.
Yeah, it really is. The Satanic Temple of Detroit revealed the 1-ton bronze statue. Their message, they say, more about laws protecting religious freedom than about Satan. Priya Mann joins us live. Priya, I know there were some protesters out there this evening. Did the event remain calm?
All right, I'm gonna skip ahead here. That way we can get to it. Here we go.
Responsible for the event. It's here. It's in Detroit. And this is fantastic. That we get to experience this and we get to see this amazing statue
Right here.
unveiled for all the world to see.
I'm just excited to see my Lord and Savior Baphomet represented in such glorious Italian stone. I do hope his eyes gaze upon me and that my allegiance is recognized. I don't know. Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me. That guy's a legend.
I still love that fucking meme though. Like Kate looks like she's ready to jump through the computer and bitch slap right across his face.
Okay, you know what?
I'm gonna be off. Feel tired right now, so I'm gonna be calling off.
All right, Atticus, take care of that, bro.
All right. Thank you for having me on there, Jeff.
Nice to see you pop on in.
All right, man. Okay, so you know what? Since it's down to me, Gage, Chelsea, and Shades, I will definitely show because I'm gonna get demonetized anyways because I actually have a foul tempered mouth on me. So what I'm gonna do, demanufacture.
My profanity will do that regardless.
You don't need to send me the song because I have it already.
Oh yeah, no. I think I was gonna just play the part of what we were just gonna use for it because we can't use more than what 15 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, just tell me a specific part. I can cut to it and basically just do the whole flashy stuff, sort of build it around that.
Okay, I can definitely do that. All right.
Yeah.
I'll just
And you mentioned there was another clip you were wanting to send me to throw in as well.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me pull that up because I need to find that specific one because there's a transition.
All I have right now.
Wait, what?
Because I showed you what I have so far. I
Yeah.
got the background loop. I got the text. I have the song ready.
Mm-hmm.
Just need to cut to the specific part you're wanting me to go to.
Okay. I think it goes to like the well, it's basically the opening riff to it. So I think it's just gonna actually it's not gonna have any of the lyrics. It's gonna be like the opening, and then it's gonna go into the very fast, riff playing.
Yeah, the opening into the fast thing.
Yeah, because that.
Yeah.
Okay, Gage. Contagious. Oh God.
Contagious and gold. Okay. And then I gotta find
my ass.
Punk. Do I have?
There is no sleep here, only death.
Oh my
Sleep
neck.
is a luxury affordable into the dead.
Oh, did you get that from Shaolin Monks?
Oddly enough, yes.
Dude, that PS2 game I have not played in a long ass time.
Old game.
Dude, I really wish they actually made a sequel, which they are technically considering a sequel, by the way. So, let's see. Here we go.
To be honest, I feel bad because the character selection was actually really limited.
Oh yeah, no, you could only play as 4 people. You could only play as Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Sub-Zero, and Scorpion. I wish you can play as Johnny Cage, Jax.
You could fight Reptile as well, but
I mean, yeah, and in the verses you can play as that, but you couldn't play as the other characters like Ermac. You couldn't play as
campaign-wise, it was very linear.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, because what was it? Didn't Bethesda actually have some sort of involvement with that creation of the game? Because
I believe they might have, but I'm not sure.
Because it's God of War feels very similar in that fashion because with those games that came out, it was more linear, and it shares the same style. Okay, let me get out of this because I want to play this. Editing through my big monitor, bro, so I'm navigating back and forth. Gotcha. All right.
20th
2011, three men battled for a chance to challenge John Cena for his WWE Championship.
Alberto Del Rio, Rey Mysterio, CM Punk, the winner, will face John Cena for the WWE Championship.
Oh shit!
Remember, triple threat rules. First man to pick up pinfall win. 6-1 died. Mysterio, will he be number one contender at Punk? CM Punk saving it. CM Punk is number one contender.
But a shot at the gold was not
That
enough.
sounds like fucking her getting slammed on the fucking mat.
Was determined to ignite a spark of change.
It's like a fucking bag of potatoes hitting the ground.
Brutal honesty I'm known for. July 17th is the day my contract with World Wrestling Entertainment comes to an end.
He says that specific line. Do I have everyone's attention now?
I'm leaving. And I am leaving with the WWE Championship. John Cena goes one-on-one with
It's like 2 minutes long, so we got 2 more minutes of this.
About the change he so desperately desired.
Which, by the way, WWE Hall of Fame is like inducting the NWO, Batista, and Hulk Hogan. Which I don't have a problem with Batista, but why Hulk Hogan again? The fuck? But you guys,
Wasn't Hulk like way back like in the 90s?
yeah, it was like the thing about it was like, isn't he already inducted? That's too odd.
I figured he'd already be there because it was like years and years ago.
Yeah, he was inducted in like the early 2000s.
You don't care what he does right now, I don't think.
The WWE
All right.
Universe was about to learn that the most dangerous men are the ones that feel
Yeah,
like
the one with the gun.
There's one thing you're better at than I am, and that's kissing Vince McMahon's ass. Do I have everybody's attention now?
There we go. That was it right there. So I'll have to see if I could download that and then send that to Shades.
Do I have everybody's attention
You can send me the link and I can download it.
Okay, cool. So it's gonna be at like 1:55. That's basically like where it starts. But okay, so we'll copy that, and then I will send that to you.
All right. Right now, I got the part of the song all timed out. I'm just timing some things and getting things ready for the keyframing.
Gotcha.
Oh boy. This motherfucker is still trying to call me on Skype.
Wait, who?
Oh my fucking god. Seriously?
Wait, who's trying to call you on Skype?
Like Bojangles, the brain dead fuck McDaniels.
Okay, so it's this really stupid P-word pedophile named Joseph Daniels. I know. Sorry, chat.
You know what? Why don't we bring him in on here? We'll have some fun with this asshole. We could definitely do that.
He's on Skype. I don't think we don't have him on Facebook.
No, that's fine. Because you don't necessarily need to be friends with him. You can just add him into a call. Just hold on one sec. Let me send this to Shades real quick, and then we'll see if we can do that.
Do you want to know what he did, Justin, that kind of really pissed me off?
Does it have something to do with Cass?
No.
Okay, never mind. But no, what exactly
he
happened?
up 2 fucking stock accounts, pretending to be me, saying racist shit to try to get me fucking thrown under a bus.
Wow, that's
who
fucked
the fuck
up.
does that?
Despite the fact that he can't spell for shit, so it looks like some inbred illiterate is trying to do a very shitty job of posing as somebody else.
All right, let me see.
But this isn't even trolling. This is just like flat out retardation pushed to like the 10th degree.
Shit, dude. Okay, hold on. Let me check.
Like, I wasn't pissed before. I was now.
Let's see.
Like, I already got 2 fucking copyright strikes because of you-know-who, so it's like, really? You're gonna try to, like, fucking get me destroyed for, like, reasons that don't make any fucking sense?
Wait, Gage, can you start over?
Okay, Joseph Daniels, like, back when I first ran into him, the only reason I ran into him was because he, like, popped up in my fucking comment section saying a whole bunch of stupid shit. And more or less what happened afterwards was, later on I found out that there were other accounts popping up in other people's comment sections posing as me, saying shit like they hate people who are like a certain race, despite the fact that I openly associate with a couple people who are this race, with no issue whatsoever. I'm engaged to someone who is partially this race, so it's like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, he is that fucking dude saying that people should flag Cat's War Fox just like false flagging. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, and then him and his retarded friend Kitten Jaw actually recorded himself falsely reporting me like a dipshit on his own channel.
God, they're so retarded.
Here, let me clearly display that I'm taking advantage of a broken system. That's gonna get me a lot of subscribers. No, it's not. It's gonna get a bunch of people breaking their foot off in your ass in unison.
Or negative attention.
You can
tell. All you did is, not to mention the fucking dog abuse bullshit.
I mean, I'm on Facebook if he wants to, you know, start shit.
I mean, seriously, if you're gonna upload that shit on YouTube, you know that's not gonna give you positive attention. That's gonna give you more likely negative attention, and then YouTube is gonna come after your ass.
So this guy's
the thing is though, like, what happened with the dog abuse thing was I was like trying to talk to Kitten about the stupid bullshit he was saying about myself and like accusing me of slandering Joseph when I've simply only allowed him to say what he was already saying and asked him questions to confirm things. And more or less, like, during that conversation near the end, I hear a dog, like the whimpering sound that a dog makes when it either gets hurt or hit by something. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? It's like, what'd you do? What the fuck did you just do to the dog? I hit her? Why the fuck would you do that? Angry? It's like, bitch, I will climb through this fucking computer and kick your ass.
Yeah, people are pieces of shit.
I will break the laws of reality to beat your ass for abusing that dog.
Yeah, CT, we won't have the guy on the stream. And yeah, we agree. It's like, I don't think we should have some creep on here, but
no, we couldn't locate him anyway. Not to mention the fact that even if we did, we'd probably just all get annoyed and then we'd just all end up just burning ourselves out, yelling at someone that doesn't understand half the shit we're saying because we're not talking like we're in 3rd grade.
True.
Yeah, that would just be a really big fight.
Okay, let me find that other thing.
I don't really hate a lot of people, but he is definitely one of the people I hate.
Okay, let's see. TV interruption. Screen.
Like, the dumb shit was, like, blowing up my phone all day. I'm at work, blowing up my phone. I'm blowing up my phone. Visiting my family, blowing up my phone. Blowing up my phone. On my way home, blowing up the phone. Blowing up the phone. Like, the first time I heard the call, like, on the messenger chat, I almost thought it was, like, my Skype because he was, like, blowing up my fucking Skype until my phone was off.
Oh, that's what Yeah, you know.
It's like, oh, never mind. I know these people.
Wait, does he keep making accounts and keep harassing you? Is that what he does too? He's produced like half a dozen sock accounts because every time, like, he more or less admitted to Ryuki that he created an account just to keep the dislikes off his primary. Gotcha. And I've seen, like, yeah, again,
shield myself from negative attention.
I've seen what he looks like on the pictures according to like what's going on with the WordCast and all that shit. And that dude, it cannot make an argument to save his life.
No.
Let's see. Static.
This is what he sounds like when you have a conversation with him. Well, I like to do this and such, and
I like bone jangles, and you?
Yeah, you can hear and you can hear the hillbilly music in the background.
The fucking banjo just being strummed away like a couple feet away from him every given time.
Ooh, actually, I mean,
fucking like bluegrass music.
Hold on one
so
sec.
Gross.
I think I may have actually found one of the videos on the.
I wouldn't be so hostile to him if it wasn't for the fact that he was just such a disingenuous asshole.
Oh, hold on. That's loud.
So the part you're wanting, Justin.
Sorry.
So the part you're wanting, Justin, is the part when he says, "Do I have everyone's attention now?"
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I found something else that's gonna go along right with that, and I'll send that to you too.
Sorry, what?
Hold on, I'll send this part of this clip to you because this is actually the TV static animation.
You're wanting a TV static animation?
Yeah, it's gonna be like beforehand.
Oh, I have a TV static.
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So, are you wanting me to have the static playing and then the do I have everyone's attention playing underneath that?
Yeah, like yeah, underneath. Yeah.
All right. Hopefully this won't be too long.
Gotcha.
Because now I think I got the structure.
Oh my god! Imagine making a mocking intro to Mike and Actor, like him saying some stupid shit, and then all of a sudden it interrupts, and then do I have everyone's attention now?
That's really what it feels like. It just sounds like he's trying to get everyone's attention by milking a really fucked up situation.
See, the problem is that I don't like it's not necessarily with just Onion. Like if it had nothing to do with the people, like, or especially with Billy for that matter, I wouldn't actually have an issue with it. And the thing about it is that, you know, I've seen people do. I still see channels doing this too, and surprisingly, I haven't called them out for it. But like, I don't feel like I should waste my breath doing that too, because people are still doing it. They're doing the exact same thing Mike and Actor does. Pisses me off. However, though, I'm not gonna keep going to all these things because I'm not gonna waste my breath. I'm not gonna waste my resources, and I'm not gonna waste a single amount of effort going to all these other places and all that, because I've already said what I needed to say. But again, it's one thing to be like milking it because of Onision, but like if you're just milking it just for money and then you're using these other situations to you know, just for your financial gain, and the fact that you have the balls to call somebody for exploiting the situation when you're doing the exact same thing, transparent or not, transparency doesn't give you a free pass, in my opinion.
Nope.
And you know, I still get people that say like you're a vile piece of crap, you're a vile piece of work because, you know, he's actually helping people. Okay, well, if he's helping, then why the hell, like, is he donating some of that money to him? Is he actually doing something else besides just getting the money for himself? That's the number one thing that Mr. Epstein already pointed this out, and I'm talking fast again, and I apologize. But that seems to be the one thing that just everyone just seems so concerned with: money, 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 money. And guess who else said that? Joy.
Oh, the irony.
The irony is not lost there, ladies and gentlemen.
Irony overload.
Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to take a little quick break. You guys just go ahead and break the floor. I'll be right there in just a moment.
Honestly, if they converted that irony...
Quick. So to continue off with what I was saying, by the way, and I forgot to shut my damn door because I'm an idiot. Hold on.
Alright, got no wish to try this now.
So to touch up on what I was trying to say is that Mike and Actor pulled a 180 on me after when we had this silver conversation, I guess, which was technically heated though. Uses my tweets and his song, which I muted the song when I did my stream the other day before. And you know, he pretty much used my words, and he zooms in on the words as if it's sarcasm right there. Breathe. Sorry, I'm like out of breath, so apologies. And so, just in that song, it just pissed me off because it's like, oh yeah, you're in this for clout, you're in this for that. That's not what I was here for. Not to mention, I've been doing this shit way before this guy came into existence. Whew. Okay, hold on, let me... It's just because I had to run back and forth and I'm like out of breath.
Yeah, the stairs.
Not as athletic as I used to be. But just even his own facial expressions just said it all. And the fact of using my tweet, or using a few of my tweets in his video, it was enough to make me sick. Actually, I don't think you guys actually seen it. Here.
I think I've seen it on another stream you've done before when I was in chat. I don't know.
Here. You'll find out here in just a moment. I'll send this over. Let's see. It's right. Did he take it down? He may have taken it down.
Well, I hope so.
Well, no, I would have been disappointed though. No. He still has it up. It's called No Offense, But he uses my tweets, by the way.
No offense, but let me mock you and pretend that I'm not mocking you in a really cunty way.
Yep. So he made like 2 videos one day ago, another one 16 hours ago, and that's just tear you apart, which I don't know what that's about. Not gonna come to conclusions. Well, here we go. A day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 4 days ago.
Are these all towards you?
No, this is basically him still doing the same person over and over again.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know about YouTube Rewind. I don't think there was anything mentioned or seen about that one. Tear You Apart, I don't even know what that one is. It's a podcast.
He's not beating a dead horse, he's jacking off a dead horse.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much in that sense. Here we go. No offense, but this was a week ago. So I will link you guys this. Copy.
Hi, I'm Maddie Newton.
Just pause it already. Fuck.
Why don't you come on? And I want
You ads.
I know I hate ads, but I'm gonna get ad blocker here soon. But switch to primary speaker view. Enter full screen.
Do you know what really fucking sucks?
What?
Like if you listen to audiobooks while you're sleeping and the ads come on, it's like, what the fuck? Especially if it's like one of those really fucking loud ones where it's like a fucking stupid music that makes no sense. Advertising Viagra while you play music that sounds like it belongs in a kid's playground. What the fuck?
Okay, so I'll have to go back and forward chat, but don't worry, I haven't been ignoring you guys because I'm multitasking. So.
That dumb fuck just sent me another message on Skype.
Seriously?
Can I please beat him to death with a bronze baby shoe?
Go right ahead.
Fucking do like Rolf, except with instead of 3 shoes, it's gonna be 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, throw back to the 90s for all you fucking dinosaurs out there.
Why did she put the dogs out? Damn it.
Probably the youngest person here, but I still feel like a fucking dinosaur when I see my niece and shit running around. It's like, what the hell?
I know. It just reminds you back when you were younger.
Okay, here we go.
Mommy!
Baby Cage running around in the living room. Mommy!
Running into shit because he can't see shit. Seriously, my eyes were just as fucked then as they are now. Didn't even notice how bad it was until I was like in fucking middle school and I couldn't see the fucking whiteboard.
There we go. So yeah,
like in the first row of desks, I can't see shit.
All right.
Are you gonna play?
Yeah, I just linked it to you guys.
Like leaning forward and squinting the whole fucking time.
What'd you
I think that's an A.
Is that so scary to get unwanted messages from someone? So yeah, I get that all the time too, and so does my mom. It's weird.
Like, what the hell's with his background? Like, what, is he, like, in front of an erupting volcano? Is he, like, broadcasting some, like, fucking news, like, some meteorology forecast as Mount Vesuvius erupts for the 2nd time?
I guess it's supposed to be symbolic in some way. So, like, just...
The only thing that's being symbolic is the fucking meltdown he's gonna have when he can no longer milk shit for money.
Well, I guarantee, like, I'm betting he's gonna make 50 videos right after he goes to jail. So, Greg, that is.
Oh, he will. He'll basically be cranking him out like he's jerking off.
Wait till the part where he goes like, okay, yeah, we're making some progress. Let's see if we can actually make the next big step. Like when he gets to that tweet. By the way, Shades, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Does view time still pay? I'm not sure.
He is editing. Hey, Shades, quick question. What kind of dog is Fenway? Is he a Welsh Springer Spaniel or what?
English Springer Spaniel.
His name like Fenway. I keep thinking about a Dachshund because it's like a fucking hot dog.
Well, speaking of Fenway, really quick, there's a Fenway training park where I live.
Like a dog training park or just training in general?
No, for baseball.
Well,
like with a name like Fenway, my first thought is they're like fucking training dogs, like since dogs like hot dogs.
If has that question, he wonders what is going to happen to the channels who would ever cover Onion.
Okay, burning roses.
And that's the thing, CT. I don't know exactly what's going to happen once all this kind of occurs and he goes and gets arrested, which I hope he does. But like, I really want this.
Oh, he will.
I just want this book to finally close because, for one, like I'm seriously done. I don't need anything else. The fact that Stevie is gonna be on Chris Hansen, I think that's the book closer for me.
I think we've done everything we set out to do in that particular tree.
Yeah, it basically
that
mission.
Skill tree is maxed. You cannot fucking prestige that skill tree any longer.
Yeah, mission is already accomplished, and there's really nothing more that we could really do. I mean, Sarah is the only person in this matter that can really take this further because she still actually has some stuff that nobody knows about. So that's literally the only thing I can say. And I'm not gonna say what.
Now the fuck wants to be on my Discord server.
That dude?
I'm on your Discord.
Like Joseph wants to be on my Discord. Fuck no. I don't want you posting porn and shit on my Discord that's gonna get me arrested for shit I have nothing to do with and have every intention of opposing till I'm fucking dead.
No, Lemmy. I think the interview is going to be on Wednesday. It's probably going to be during the afternoon, or it's probably going to be at nighttime. But yeah,
honestly, it's gonna be fucking cool. It's gonna be fucking cool just to like have him just sit down and like explain some of the shit that he's seen over the years.
Yeah, Gage. Like I would probably get the police involved if that's probably the case. If he's gonna continue harassing you and posting stuff like that.
Like honestly, like the thing is, like the police have evidence in it. Like with the thing with Sarah, they have the evidence. Like they have the images and everything, the screen caps. Like once the cops look at that and they just like fact check where everything came from, he is pretty much fucked. Like, granted, there'll have to be like a full-on investigation just to make sure all the loose ends are all tied up and everything's all squared away. But that right there is enough circumstantial evidence to certainly get the fucking ball rolling.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna head back to chat real quick. I noticed that there was someone who said something, and I didn't catch it because it faded away.
Okay, there's not much else to watch on this video. It's fucking cringe and just a bunch of music, so I'm done with that.
Like perma-cringe.
Yeah. Because he says in the bottom, like, I was, like, me and others... Like, he says in the bottom, like, I'm doing this for, like, clout and whatnot. I was like, first of all, I've been, like, again, not to be repetitive, but, like, I've been doing this shit way before your channel even existed, along with Joy's to begin with, so what the fuck? And not to mention, I'm pretty sure
realistically, if you look at him and if you look at Joy, like, the only people that really seem to have a lot to gain are them.
Pretty much, and like I don't really want to go back to that stuff. I mean, yeah, it sucks that I gotta keep mentioning the guy's name, but it's only to make sure in context that everything I'm talking about is holding together to what it stands for. So, hold on one second. Stone Cold and Booker in church. What? Oh my god. My connector admitted he does.
The sad part is, ever since the whole fish drama, like now every time I don't understand something, like if I don't misunderstand Kate, I'll just say "re," and then she'll just have to like repeat it again.
What?
Pretty much, like I did the same thing. What? Yay!
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin. What?
John Gag all over again.
You want a beer? What? You want a beer? What? I just asked you if you want a beer. What? Okay.
Like that sketch was actually pretty fucking funny though, because like Little John's like talking to his like subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind's like very thought out and very eloquent, and all he's saying is like, "What? Yeah, okay."
Okay, so
It's like it makes you wonder if this actually is how he really is, and the rest of it's just a fucking veneer.
Let's see.
Sorry about that. Had to mute and Doggo is.
Are you good? What I asked
Hi,
about.
Daddy.
CT.
Yep, dog on the bed. I know.
It's my bed now.
It's like, this is what bed. Oh, yeah, you just think you own the bed. Thank you for telling me that.
Okay, there we go. I got chat loaded now. Pretty good.
Remember one of Kate's cats, like that little motherfucker got like a full running start, and she jumped off the fucking bed she did like a little half circle turn, like one of those little U-turns that you can do in a car, and she jumped like full 6 feet off the ground, like my head level, and the cat head butted me right between my fucking eyes and knocked me on the floor.
Oh, and by the way, Gage, Jen says just block Joseph already on Skype.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because honestly, it's not worth the fucking headache.
Hold on a second. Actually, I need to get that.
Like honestly, it was bad enough when they were doing it during my shift, and I had to like turn my phone off so I couldn't actually use anything I needed to use on my phone just to keep track of what I was doing. It's like, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna guess at random intervals and hope I'm fucking right.
Shit. Sorry, I'm trying to be careful here. I have a sharp knife and I'm trying to unscrew something here real quick, and I don't have any screwdriver.
Just do quarter turns.
Yeah, I do.
I just call my dog. She's like sort of like Hooch from Turner and Hooch on that Tom Hanks movie. Yep, that's Sandy. You think you're the boss? Okay.
Pretty much every dog, they think they're people.
Oh. Wow.
But you're just so cute. You're just the 103rd Dalmatian. Yes. You're so adorable.
Oh, I forgot I can't have a knife on Livestream. People are going to get so butthurt about it. Ugh.
You can't have blood on it?
No, I was pulling out my knife because I was trying to unscrew something from my camera because like I didn't get the screw all the way in. So I bet YouTube's going to freak out about that, yet they don't do anything about Greg.
Look out, they got a sharp item, look out! Yeah, he's just unscrewing something, look out!
Yeah, I'm the YouTube serial butt stabber.
That's the weird thing, like, you ever realize that when people actually try to raise awareness about the serious problems the site has with some of the people on it, it freaks the fuck out, but when people are, like showing people how to sell and make drugs and, like, they're grooming kids and shit, it's like, we can just hold it off for another day, we'll take care of it. No, you won't. We know you won't.
Oh yeah, dude.
Haven't in 10 fucking years.
Susan, the CEO, she's like on the fence about the whole Onision thing. It's like, how are you on the fucking fence when there's also clear evidence? And
he's destroying your fucking brand single-handedly.
Yeah, like, and he's got stock in your company, and the stocks in your company are going to be negatively affected, pretty much by a huge.
Another 10%.
Pretty much. Well, I'd say maybe a little bit more than 10% though, because like, how else would he still be staying on? I mean, 10% doesn't really cover. Pretty much like insurance or whatnot.
But I want to cover this whole fucking hat with pins eventually.
Aw.
I have like too many fucking pins for no reason. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, well, I wanted to make my head a pin cushion, but the hat was getting in the way. But fuck it, it's too late now.
I know, I had a Nightmare Before Christmas pen on my bag or my purse, and then I lost it. The full pen just was like, okay, fuck you, bye. And now it's gone.
Honestly, I feel bad that I haven't gotten back into like fucking reading because there's like one book I'm almost halfway through and there's like a dozen more I have to read in my house still.
Oh, speaking of book, I'm nearly done. It's not, I wouldn't say very close, but I'm nearly done writing my first Western book.
There's all that shit down there still. And there's all that shit up there. If I can like point my shit in the right direction.
Actually, wait, can you point at the second shelf again of the bookcase? Right, yeah, so in the middle. So like at the very right of that, that's basically how thick I believe it's going to be like when I print it out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I'm technically at about.
The Darkness Compendium and a bunch of other books in there.
Because I'm nearly at 100 pages. I'm at 98 right now, but I still have to. I have to get to at least 140.
Do not drop my camera on my shit. Maybe I could stop touching my fucking screen too. That'd be good.
But okay, and here's something I didn't want to say on stream. I wanted to save it as a surprise, but Billy is pretty much there's a character that I've written into the story that I just I actually had Billy be inspired from. So
just make sure you don't go like super fucking crazy about it.
No,
right,
it's
don't be like Greg.
You don't want to do like the booty character.
No. As a matter of fact, like, have you ever seen the 10 Commandments?
My brother did, and the last time he watched it, he was 4 years old. He dressed up in a bathrobe with a fucking lash that was snapped off the base, and he vomited in front of the dollar store clerk.
Okay, well,
That was actually funny as fucking hell, though.
I will take your best. I won't take it. I won't make that. I won't bring more personal stuff out there. But like, the story of that, I actually wanted to be a little bit more transparent, I guess, about which again. But if you've seen like the Ten Commandments, so it's like it was a movie made in 1956. Hold on, what was his name again? Charlton Heston, who played Moses. He had a romantic involvement with one of these Egyptian high royalty, because he was a Hebrew, but he had no idea he was a Hebrew, and he was pretty much an Egyptian. He was pretty much raised as an Egyptian, but he was highly praised because he actually was he was basically a general. Maybe in some of the wars, I guess one of the wars was in it was against like the Nubians, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, he had a romantic involvement with one of the women who was basically royalty, also close to the pharaoh, and basically his first interest, even though it's not really about royalty to connect to, but like his first love interest, they had something going on, but something happens, and then a secret is revealed, and that secret gets revealed, and basically that secret kind of ruins the person. It ruined Moses, so he ended up getting exiled into the desert to die. But it's sort of similar to that story, but like there's different context between that. But eventually, the character in comparison to how Moses he meets another woman, basically in Midian, and her name was like what Zephyrah or what her name is. I'm sorry, I can't even talk. Zephyrah is her name, and he kind of slowly builds a relationship with her, kind of like the same way I'm kind of like slowly building this character's relationship with this person, yada yada yada, and then that's basically where I've stopped it at. And I was gonna put it to a point where it's gonna come full circle, and it's gonna be weird because originally this story didn't really have this much to it, and I had to make a lot of changes to it. Like the main antagonist name, I was originally gonna call Silverado, but I took that out and made that for a Red Dead Redemption project story. And so far, basically I'll say the story is also heavily based from Red Dead Redemption 2. I will definitely tell you that. Let's see. Oh gosh. Oh my god.
I'll be storming the trenches.
Is this some sort of joke to you? No, sir, it's no joke.
I remember my family. I have no idea how old this fucking thing is.
Dude.
That thing's gotta be rusty.
This is actually authentic. That's the weird part.
Is that World War One?
Looks like it might be, given the shape.
Because I know.
All I need now is my M1 Grand and my bayonet.
Because I know World War II, the helmets were more heavily designed for more roundage and less circular area.
And now it looks like I can't see shit.
I did learn there was a pit bull back then in World War One. There was a little pit bull that captured a German, and it was a pit bull named Stubby.
So it was a war dog.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
They caught him and then they probably interrogated him and killed him.
Transparent about exploiting Onision.
But that's usually how it goes when they capture a prisoner of war.
Well, they say the little dog got the German spy or something back then.
The irony of that is the fact that it was such a little dog and it got him.
Yeah, so he could attend missions with his owner that was in the war.
But what else?
Did you guys see that fucking email I got earlier today?
What email?
Oh yeah, the copyright notice.
The one that YouTube sent me.
Oh god.
Yeah,
it was actually fucking hilarious. Like, well, looks like it's backhanding him now. That's funny.
Backhanding who? Joseph?
Nope.
Or someone else?
It's someone that we've dealt with before. The funny thing is, like, more or less, YouTube sent me an email because this person tried to copyright claim something, and it more or less showed me what it told him and what he had said during his report of the copyright claim to it.
Is it John, Jon?
It's like, we don't believe this copyright claim is valid.
Is it that John dude again?
He lives in a shelter under the sea.
Oh.
I'm actually just gonna like laugh at that and just take the piss out of it because it's just so fucking funny just to like. Could you imagine the tantrum that motherfucker's gonna be throwing when that finally like bounces back to him and he sees what the fuck? Like, yeah, denied. Read stamping his feet, like flopping around on his floor, sieging up, like banged into a wall.
Wait, Stetson? Is that who we're?
Yeah, like I haven't even talked about him like directly at all. Like it went within months.
Fuck that dude.
Except
Damn.
for debates.
I can't help but feel like I started that entire fiasco. Oh my gosh.
That's his fault. He kept coming after everyone beat him into the ground.
Oh no, it's not that. It's like I couldn't help because it started when me, Shades, and I believe who else was in there. It was I think Peter was there. Random Gangster, by the way, he was with me.
Agent Death there was involved.
So Random Gangster, me, and Steve, not Steve, I'm sorry, Shades. We confronted him because he was known as Lee Suk at that time, and then that's basically where all of that pretty much started, and everyone started going after him. Damien went after him, or
That was Mason. That was in the call, not Peter.
Mason? Oh fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep thinking because, like I said, it's been a while since I've talked to Peter in like a long time, and no, yeah, because it was Mason because we were also talking about like us. There was like another issue that we were referring to. I think no, because it wasn't John Dance Jr. We were talking about like Undertaker Freak. Let's see.
Oh yeah, John, that was fantastic.
Oh yes, and okay, because Mason said something, and I had there was like a person who tore into me because they thought I was actually using the N word in the sense of actually being derogatory. Like no, I was trying to explain the context of what someone was saying as opposed to what was said. You know, I don't like the word, but it's not like he was saying that word, but he was using it in the sense of like homie, hey homie, chill, you know. But
he was using like the slang for friend or buddy or someone that you know.
Yeah, and like I mean, again, I'm not really comfortable with that word, but at the same time, it's like, come on, John.
But you get the use that it was being implied at that given time.
Yeah, context is definitely an important matter, and UTF, he just fucking, he pulled a 360 on me, and he turned his back on me, and it fucking sucked.
What a backstabber.
Like the thing is, he didn't even fucking like try to talk to you about it either. Like he didn't try to like ask for context or information about it. He more or less just acted like a huge cock about it.
Oh yeah, and like I even gave him the context in the comment thing, and then I explained in the video, and then one person got so offended because like he's like, this person says like I'm black, and you know like I'm much blacker than pretty much the kind of phrase you're using is like, yeah, there's someone else in this comment section that's also blacker than you, and he understands where I'm coming from, so bon appetit. And it's still there. Young Jax, by the way, which is he goes by DJ Baby Boy. He's actually, his comment's still there, by the way. But like I couldn't believe that is actually when I actually had to use a clip of CM Punk in that video, where CM Punk says, "I don't want the new you. The new you sucks. I want the old you."
Yeah, it's fucking shitty when you like watch a friendship fucking dissolve because the person just becomes such a toxic dickhead that you just can't stand being around them anymore.
Yeah, especially over a video that was made like what 3 weeks according to that date, and you know, I even just said like.
And the thing that really kicked that off was like Damien's video about Die Hard. It started like 3 years back, and like apparently it took him 3 years to process that he was even mentioned to get back to him.
And he just flipped shits over something that was like 3 weeks ago that wasn't to his attention. It's like, yeah, I think you shouldn't really have paid much attention to that.
Couldn't just say, fuck it, who cares?
Yeah, and like, the strange thing about that year was that Martin, Muse, John, or, you know, UTF, yeah, I got into like feuds with these dudes. I got into a feud with Martin Muse.
Fuck Muse.
Yeah, fuck him definitely, because he decided to be an SJW bullshit motherfucker, but... It was
throw all your fucking subs under the bus and shit on all of
but
them
like,
for reasons that make no sense.
But coming from Rock Critic, he ended up blocking me on Twitter. It's like, what the fuck did I ever do to you? My issue was with Muse. It wasn't with Rock Critic. I think Shades could back me up on that one.
Yeah, but Justin, you gotta think about the positives that happened after that drama with Stetson.
Oh yeah.
Think about it, you added a bunch of new people to the community, you got some new blood in, you got a whole bunch of new people coming in and expressing their ideas freely, made a bunch of new friends out of it. All in all, our universal dislike of this person brought all of us together, ironically enough.
Pretty damn much. Let's see, hold on real quick, Professor Winter. I was severely abused and bullied. I've been through much therapy, professional psychological deprogramming, and got not killed by a Russian mob twice. I have learned the hard way.
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
We were talking.
The part where I put on the Predator mask and started clicking nonstop.
Gotcha.
I actually got that on my fucking wall. Actually, it's like right behind my desk.
Sorry, my chat thing fucked up. It meant to say.
I would like to get that mask from the from what was that horror movie where they're all wearing masks? Oh my god.
Strangers.
The Strangers, yes, the baby doll mask or the pinup girl. Yes.
Oh, I was thinking of something completely different.
Psycho mask from Borderlands.
I was thinking of Point Break.
If I had to use that anonymous
you swap this thing around and hopefully I don't break my shit. Like, what happened to your camera? I don't want to talk about it.
But I was thinking Point Break.
To, like, pull some stupid fucking Michael Bay shit and break my stuff right in front of everyone.
Let's see. I know what it is like to be.
They had a second movie, but I guess it wasn't that good. But I'll still watch it.
Oh yeah. I was planning to watch Joker. I feel bad because I tried my ass off to like make plans to go see it at some point in time when it was in theaters, and I just never fucking got around to it.
Dude, it was a kick-ass movie. Oh my gosh, like the transitioning.
Like I heard good things. Like I heard it was like an excellent character study about Arthur Fleck's like psychology and everything.
Joaquin Phoenix. Oh my gosh, like I said, Cesar Romero would be fucking proud. That I would definitely.
Like, I would really like to see like all the alternate like origins of Joker, because even Joker's proven himself to be like an unreliable narrator, because even he's been quoted to say sometimes I remember it one way, sometimes I remember it a different way.
See, there's also.
Like, I would actually love to see like all the different origins that he ponders about that made him what he is.
See, there's also a fan-made Joker video called Joker Rising, which I believe is still on YouTube. Definitely check that out. It was basically, it's kind of almost like a prequel fan-made origin story before the Dark Knight, before like how Joker kind of came into to be with Batman. So I definitely recommend checking that out.
Shit.
Yeah.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, the difference with this one is that Harley Quinn is in this particular one, and the difference is that Joker himself, he's not abusive. Like basically, Harley Quinn is basically like his reason for going insane. Like he basically, I can't spoil it. You would have to watch it, but like it's almost kind of like you would. I feel sorry for Arthur Fleck, even though this isn't Arthur Fleck, but like it's kind of like that's what the way I would feel. Like that's if that's the way I feel about Arthur Fleck, that's the same way I'm gonna feel about this dude. But this dude's a little bit more. He's a bad guy. Like he starts out definitely as a bad guy, but he's a bad guy that at least had, good feelings and pretty much a healthy relationship with this person of Harley Quinn. You don't get to hear
like a more human side.
Yeah, he displays more of a human side, and he actually has a little bit more. He starts out kind of cold to her because he's like, but like he starts warming up a bit, and then that's basically when the tragedy happens, that's when he starts. Are you looking for it right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the watch later list.
All right. But I mean, the guy looks exactly like my cousin, dude.
I've been wanting to watch like nonstop. It's like, are you fucking kidding? There's always too much shit to watch, and not enough time in the day.
So yeah, so it's based in California, so you'll see a lot of other people, and like the environment's going to be a little bit different from what you would usually tell from like Gotham, but they actually have they put in some people that you didn't get to see in like the Dark Knight, like the Penguin, or it's not really the Penguin, he's just known as Oswald. You'll see Riddles. They call him Riddles, but even though he's known as the Riddler, and then you'll see someone portraying Ivy, which it's not really like Ivy, red hair Ivy. It's a little bit more of just a different approach to it. And then there's a different version of Croc who's not really like an alligator. He's just basically it's all realism. Is basically
like not as bulky, not as scaly.
Yeah, it's all realism. It's not like actual alligator crocodile.
Well, speaking of Harley Quinn, I meant say see on Facebook that Harley Quinn is her old costume from the 90s cartoons will be featured in the Birds of Prey movie. So that's some homage to the old school Harley.
Oh yeah,
like a little nod.
Speaking of which, there is a Harley Quinn outfit for Cassie Cage in Mortal Kombat 11, which is pretty damn cool now, which came out not too long ago.
Oh my gosh. Justin, link it. I want to see it.
You can type it up on Google right now. It'll show you.
Should be like, I think they're still hanging around.
Yeah.
I'm just about done, Justin.
Gotcha. Well, it's not really spoilers, Loda, because this thing has been out for like quite some time, and I'd imagine that it would already have been gotten released like far everywhere, and not to mention it's a fan-made story. Like I said, I wasn't going to explain the plot. The only thing I was going to explain was the characters and just the relationship between that person, because a lot of people bitch, moan, and complain that, oh, Joker is an abusive character, which, yes, agreed, but that can't be said about every single Joker. I mean, you can't say that really about Arthur Fleck or the Joker movie, because I didn't really see, that type of thing, because obviously, it's not really a spoiler. There is no Harley Quinn in that one, so. Hold on a sec. Boing. Load, damn it.
God damn you, load. Why must I hit you again? You've been loading 3 times, bitch. I've been counting.
Harley?
It reminds me of that fucking old joke from Dave Chappelle, like the count was a pimp.
Let's see. What else was
Fucking Sesame Street.
Okay, yeah. Don't worry, Loda. We won't spoil it.
Let me rev up your Harley.
When I say kill the Batman.
Considering the fact that it was the 90s.
If and when I say kill the Batman.
Kill the Batman. I'm gonna sandwich it in there just so you guys don't know.
Oh, I can't believe you already, Batsy. It's not even time yet. There's still enough time in the day. You've killed everyone, and we haven't even opened our Christmas presents yet.
I think it's funny that you and Stevie actually sound very close to the Mark Hamill, the Mark Hamill Joker.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that is craziness. I concerted you, Harley, but I just need to practice on making my pitch more higher and perky and very sweet and very happy.
New Joker movie. Let's see. Oh, jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Alright, later, Lodo.
Adjust the mic and almost fucking pop it loose. They are rake.
Someone asked me to do a maniacal laugh of Joker. I can't do it out loud, but I can do it a little bit.
Yeah, until it is done.
And that, my friends, is a killing joke. The problem with people is they have no sense of humor. They always get offended at everything. Because I say one thing that pertains to a certain subject, everyone gets so offended.
And everyone loses their shit.
And everyone loses their minds.
Honestly, that Heath Ledger line makes perfect sense now because, remember when Joker was first announced and everyone was, losing their shit, it was gonna turn into, another fucking James Holmes situation?
Yeah.
And then it turns out, everyone loved the movie, even Rotten Tomatoes gave it a pretty damn good, fucking review. And then, sure enough, Frozen 2 was the movie that had, girls fighting with fucking machetes, apparently.
I haven't even seen Frozen.
What the fuck? Okay, then. Call me your shit, Disney.
Yeah, I don't really trust Disney with where they're going, which I'm only going to subscribe to them for a few days so I can actually get caught up on The Mandalorian, by the way. Yeah, so the Joker Rising is...
I'm kind of worried about the way Disney handled Star Wars.
Yep. Wait a minute, I didn't even... What? Joker Rising 2 came out? Are you serious?
Oh, cool.
Oh, shit, bitch.
Okay, well now
actually, fun fact.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, Gage, definitely check out Joker Rising because I'm gonna check out Joker Rising 2. This thing came out 4 months ago. I didn't even realize. I thought it wasn't supposed to come out for another year.
And then my stupid ass finally fixed my fucking pop screen.
I think this one's supposed to have Two-Face in it. Smoking alien.
Well,
yeah, it's.
I wanted to say, well, actually, Harley Quinn actually appeared in a TV show, a soap opera, as a blonde chick in a live-action daytime show, and she was a clown, and that's what inspired sort of Harley Quinn in the early 80s.
Okay, that makes sense.
Frozen 2. I never watched Frozen. I didn't get what the whole hype about Frozen was, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch it because I'm not Disney.
Yeah, it's good for kids, but why the fuck should I care?
Yeah. So yeah, now I gotta watch another fan-made movie, which now I'm excited for because I want to see exactly where the Joker I've been talking about from this fan-made movie is actually gonna go now. Because I know the Batman's supposed to be involved in this one. I know, and technically, Batman obviously is involved in this fan-made one as well. But like I said, I'm not spoiling anything. All I'm just gonna say is that Batman in the first one, I'm just gonna point out, just has only like a little bit of an involvement. That is it. Watch it for yourself, and
I have too many fucking drinks.
Yeah.
Got like 3 fucking drinks on my desk.
Actually, you know what? Here, Chelsea, let me send you the link to that one too.
Got a big ass fucking mug.
Because I think you would actually love this one.
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta rinse this shit out, but it's gonna like leave shit in the bottom of the cup.
Okay.
Okay.
And this actor looks exactly like my cousin. He does.
May I have your attention, please? Airline
Oh,
travel.
wow, may I have your attention, please? Right on the ad.
Just plain miserable. Kind of like my Uncle Eddie.
Okay, can you let me copy it, please? Because I know you're trying to play.
Most name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as synthetic.
Okay, see, I'm really curious about that. Whoever made this ad, if it's going to let me shut it up, I'm very curious to try out this kind of soap. Yeah. That Sasquatch soap, I'm fucking curious. And is it really a 4-minute? Wait, what?
I am done.
Oh shit. Okay, you know what? We'll do a broadcast of this real quick. Okay.
All done.
Okay, skip ad. Because I'm not planning on playing on the Joker Rising. I'm just trying to get this shit done.
I have a drinking problem.
Join the club, brother. Okay, hold on. Here we go, Chelsea.
I have a mild caffeine addiction.
I'm dying of age. Everyone here is dying of age. It's a fucking epidemic.
Alright, well, this send over to Facebook.
Life is the thing that kills you the fastest.
Okay, here we go. Where? Okay, here.
Whoever escapes life alive.
That's okay.
Michael Crichton.
What was the
Okay, need to stop yawning and stretching.
Oh shit, what we doing?
Alright, so give me...
Justin.
Okay.
Check your messages.
I'm on Messenger right now, so I'll check out Messenger first, and then I will link you guys the Joker link. I'm just so excited that there's actually a sequel now. I'm so happy. I wonder if Bane's gonna be in it. Oh, whoops, sorry.
I might get a little bit of critique for it, but honestly, I think.
Okay, hold on. It's loading right now, so.
Gotcha, bitch.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. It's not. Okay, here we go. I just need it to expand. Yay! Okay. Come on. Bless you.
Bless you.
Okay, here we go.
I took out part of my fucking frontal lobe.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Holy shit. Oh my gosh, Shades, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so gonna fucking save this.
Okay, do you want me to upload it to YouTube so you can download it, or can you download it easier?
Here, save. I'll keep the video here, but like if you want to upload it, so that way I can actually download it from my mobile phone, I can actually do that too, and then I'll just upload it from there.
I want to be sure that this is gonna be at a good quality for you.
Definitely, it'll be a good quality when I do it from the phone because, like I said, my computer's crap. Okay, let me go to this one.
ThrashMetalGuru intro.
All right, so.
Where's the fucking...
There we go. So, linking you guys to Joker Rising. There you go. All right, so let me just make sure we got everything wrapped up. I'm gonna look at chat one more time, and then we're gonna actually call it a night because this has been a very good stream. We had Stevie, we had Atticus with us. Shades, Gage, Chelsea. We even had Christopher Roundtree with us, but unfortunately he could not stick around because there were some technical issues. But he was around during pre-streaming, so at least crediting him that. Yes. So, okay, yeah, I tend to do that with my hair. I don't know why. It's a habit that I can't really stop. Sorry. Joker Rising, he's one of my favorite. Actually, let me see if I can link it. Paste it right there. Bingo. All right, guys. Anyone in the chat, if you guys have any questions, just let us know because we're going to give this about 5 minutes before we start getting off. So it will be at about 110 minutes. So at the 110-minute mark, we're going to actually... Yeah, I do.
Here is the link.
That is true. I sometimes do things without thinking about it.
If it wasn't for the fact that my slow ass ended up getting stuck behind a bunch of people on a fucking roundabout.
And it's a full-length movie. Oh, like I don't know if I can watch all of it.
You can always just watch bits and pieces of it throughout the course of the day.
Yeah, right. CT. I think he'll do that because that's a very.
And guess what else, Justin?
What?
It doesn't look like I'm getting claimed on the thing.
You're not?
Yeah.
Nice.
We found a fucking loophole.
Gotcha. So I will definitely I will definitely take that criticism to heart.
This label doesn't really care that much, or I'm using too little of the song for them.
Gotcha.
For the thing to be detected.
All right. So yeah, I will definitely take that criticism to heart. I do sometimes do things without thinking about it. That is in fact true. I'll try to work on that and improve the quality of my character on that. So thank you for pointing that out. Yes, Gage takes that very seriously, so he will definitely do that.
What do you mean takes what seriously? What I missed?
That whole that harasser you got.
Oh yeah, their skulls will be stomped within the end of the week.
Gotcha.
I will handle this one hands on.
Gotcha. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, okay. My bad, Lemmy. I'm so sorry. Okay, CT means more like civil action. Alright, and then, okay, we still got 2 minutes left before we start ending this off. I've got a number of things to do now. Oh my gosh.
Now I have a to-do list half a mile long. Well, better get started.
Don't stomp schools.
Like immediately goes to this fucking sleep standing up in the corner somewhere.
No, I don't think Gage will do that. He knows better.
Do what?
Stomping skulls.
I will do it digitally.
Yeah.
I will flag their ass for harassment to the point to where their ass will need some medication just to shit properly.
I already had something in my mind for the guy who's been harassing Gage, but because he's harassing you too, by the way, Jennifer. That's fucking out of control.
Yeah, the dickhead's been blowing up everyone's Skype for like the past 4 fucking days trying to cover his ass after he openly said some shit that made him sound like an idiot.
I might actually have an idea for an asshole like that. Trust me, I know some guys. I think Shades knows where this is going. A certain person that we know can actually help out in certain things like that.
Okay, are we gonna need to pay this person bitcoins and then
No,
send
no,
like garbage bags?
no. It's more of a. How do I put this? Let's just say like you're not gonna enjoy the fact of someone actually having a Taco Bell binge. That's the only kind of hint I'm gonna give. Yeah.
Like I just don't get these. I just don't get that fucking guy at all. Though, like he has like a fucking hate boner for like almost everyone for like little to no explanation.
It kind of reminds me of Catfree and Cruella from back in the day, which I don't understand what his.
Oh, Cruella for life.
Yeah, I didn't get what his hate boner for us was.
He is probably the most boring person to grace the community.
Oh yeah, so yeah, Jennifer.
Like, was it just because he kept like posting like really vanilla safe shit all the time?
That too.
No, he legitimately sounded bored on camera. Like people say I'm boring, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sounds like 60 minutes after taking a bunch of fucking pot smoking it, because it sounds like stoned 60 minutes.
But yeah, Jennifer, save that stuff for the legal case, definitely.
Give them to the police.
Because you're definitely gonna need that. So. Alright, guys, we are at the 110-minute mark. Thank you guys for coming to this stream. Thank you.
I'm gonna go get food now, actually.
Alrighty, Shades. I'll catch you later. I will catch you guys later as well, chat. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for coming, and thanks for coming to support Stevie, by the way. So good night, everybody. I'll catch you guys later.
Always a pleasure.
Okay, definitely.